Welcome, guys, to Big Beard and Friends, episode 90. I'm going to tell you today, on this Friday, 3 things that you did not know about me. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I feel like sharing. Some are probably not all that amusing, and some, there are only 3. So out of the 3, they may or may not be amusing. They may or may not be something that you find interesting, or you may be like, oh, okay, whatever. So, first and foremost, I hope that each and every one of you and anybody watching is having a great time in your life right now. If you're not, know that it will pass and it will get better. I promise. You can always pray. You can call me. I'll pray. You can write me a message. I will send you words of inspiration. Perhaps you're not a religious person. I will still pray because that's what my religion does. I love you for existing. Told someone the other day, you can't spell human without you, man. And this guy was like, he was like, wow. And I was like, that's lame, wasn't it? And he literally stood there and he's like, you can't, anyway. Actually, I have some clips that I have to put together of the guy and some other people that saw me out in the local town that I live in. And they literally was like, Big Beard, Big Beard. I was talking to one guy. I went up to a random guy, and you know what? Here's just a few clips right here, okay? I can't play everything. A lot of it's going to be edited because it has to be. Check this out right here. Check it out. Hey man, what's up? You got a beard? I think you're cool. Bottom line is, nobody's gonna do it more than me. Hashtag Big Beard and Friends with a Z. Facebook, YouTube, for real.
Got it, man.
Do I have permission to use this right here?
Yeah.
Just to come into you?
Yeah, permission.
Dude, I'm born and raised right here, dude. Bottom line. 2 years, political free. Yeah. I just thought I'd do that right now on the spot. This guy has no idea. Hab's doing good. He might know me too. Doing good. Look at this. Look at this. I want to see this. Look at this. You're awesome.
I'm awesome.
Because, one, you got a beard, and I was just promoting this dude. I do a video podcast every Friday on YouTube and Facebook. All you got to do, I live right here. All you got to do is join. All you got to do. I just told him that. You don't know what you're going to see. What's that?
You want to butcher his back tires?
Yeah, do it. Dude, I know this is my best friend in there. I promise. What you gonna do? Chill with me. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. I understand. I got it. Hey, Big Beard and Friends, YouTube with the Z. Big Beard and Friends.
My motherfucker.
Pull over here. We'll talk.
Hey.
Guys. Oh, this is what we're doing. I don't even know what to do. Where you from?
Under pressure.
Hell yeah. Look at this. Look at this.
Power sports.
Look at this, guys. Make sure y'all go to that. Check this dude out. This dude right here. Everybody else is going. What's going on? What's going on? I promise.
Fuck them all. Okay, fucking get a beard.
Can I hear you say, Big Beard and Friends?
Bearded friends.
Oh, dang! Oh, dang! You're a diesel mechanic. How long you done it, Tyler?
50 years.
50. So you know what you're talking about.
I am proud of what I do.
See, I sit at home.
My family comes from here. I'm from Banks County.
You're from Banks. Tyler, do I have permission to put this on YouTube, Facebook, provided you see it? I don't know you, right? I don't know you. I just met you once.
Yeah, I mean, I just fucking ripped my sixo up.
I was all like, look at what Tyler's got going on.
It was right. Just
Tyler,
got her cleaned up.
Tyler, you rocked your existence. Did you know you... Be quiet. Check it out, another guy right here. Big Beard and Friends. Look. I haven't seen you in a minute. Look, this is not live. What are you doing right now? What are you doing?
I'm going home.
You're going home. You worked your ass off all day.
Yeah.
You done your thing. I have permission to use it on YouTube, your Facebook. You cool?
Yeah.
You know me, right?
Yeah.
YouTube.
Big Beard and FRIENDz.
Big Facebook. Look, I don't even know him. I just met him.
Road.
Guys.
How you doing?
Guys. Tyler. What's your name? What's your name?
Van.
Van? Yeah. Are you serious? I thought you gave me a nickname. Guys, listen here. Big Beard and FRIENDz. I'm meeting anybody and everybody. It's a video podcast every Friday. Check it out. That's all you gotta do. You know, dude. This is the guy you know. A year ago.
Yeah.
2 years. I don't get.
You fucking ride up down the road. Oh,
this guy rocks. Yes. This is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm gonna tell you, love, peace, chicken grease. I'll check you. Look. You're watching them. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead now that we got the clip, by the way. Let me tell you 3 things that you did not know about me. 1, I used to be shy. Yeah, I know. It comes to a shock to a lot of people, right? Big Beard's shy. He's shy. I don't understand that. He wasn't. No, I was. And I credit breaking out of the shell of shyness in my 9th grade drama class. And I don't even think the people in drama understand or understand now, because I befriended them and I'm still friends with them. I don't think that they realized how much that drama class, like, I'm the rarity. I know this sounds lame, but how much that drama class, like, really, really got me to figuring out who I was and what I thought I was and wasn't and what I needed to be and who I needed. It helped me to find me. And I still remember, and they probably don't even remember this, people now, that I was told, we can't hear you in the back of the auditorium. And I was like, I'm sorry. And one of the first times I was on stage in front of the Miss Smith, she was an awesome, awesome teacher. I haven't seen her in a while. I'm sure she probably don't remember me. I don't know. But she said, you're taught your whole life your 6-inch voice. We need to hear your 12-inch voice. And you need to project. And I'm like, what? She's like, for you, the way you look, the way you act, the way you are, you need to project. And I'm like, okay. And that's what I credit that with. I've always been like, now's the time to shine. Do something. And I never try to outdo the next guy in drama or be the center of the drama plays or stuff like that. I participated where I thought, or where they needed me. I wasn't trying to be the best at it. I don't, it was just drama class. It was just things. But for me, it helped me come out of that shell of shyness. There is a picture that I need to find that I often talk about, even amongst my friends, where I'm in kindergarten. And they're taking my picture, and at the last minute before the lady, she's taking the picture for the classroom, for the annual, or the yearbook, whatever they call them now. And she's like, stand next to your teacher, and I'm standing next to my teacher. And I remember she put the camera up, and right at the last minute, I turned around, and that's actually the photograph that made it into a collage of other photographs with kids. If you look at this, I have to find it, and you'll see it. But I turned. What does that mean? That means I was shy. I turned and I'm scratching my ear and my head like, oh, I don't want to be up here. And I don't know. So, yeah, that's one thing. I'm just saying. So, yeah, that's one thing you didn't know about me. Number 2, I had, and I have, but many, many heroes growing up. And when I say heroes, I'm talking about people that did something to me. Now, a lot of these people that I didn't know personally, but I'm talking like on the movie screens and on the big screens, comedians especially, and artists, like you had Sam Kinison, George Carlin, Red Skelton, Art Carney, let's see, who else? I don't know, who else? Oh yeah, Farley, Jimmy Stewart, I was really, really into this kind of comedy because Robin Williams, their early work especially, and the reason being is I've seen things in these guys and I'm like, I can relate to that. I can't tell people, and it wasn't necessarily their, mean or ugly or nasty four-letter expletive jokes. nothing like that. Nothing from, you know, it was just a lot. Some things they would say and I could relate to. And I knew, I'm like, even though they're joking, I'm like, people don't know that's based off, you know, that's he says that's funny. They say that's funny. And, you know, I've often heard that the funny things in life are the real things, and the real things are funny, you know. But I had many heroes growing up. That is true. That is very true. And I often say this. I say this like it's going to change something, or something might change. But most of them are deceased now, and it's not a thing that I frown on it when I was like, oh, most of them are deceased. You know, I look at it like they've lived their life. They put their mark on this world, and it's sad, all the situations of anybody, but in this case, my heroes, to not see them, you know. And I've got several singers that I could name, and several actors, and which most people I like were actors anyway, and but I really looked up to these guys. Like, I don't know about everybody, but I really like the Three Stooges. And it wasn't one of those things like, ah ha ha, because they're funny. I liked it because the slapstick. I put my mind in that time. Think about not seeing any kind of comedy like that at that time. Think about not seeing, I mean, you knew it was there, but like on a big screen, you seen it on the silent black and white, or however they worked that in that day, you know, at that time. And, but imagine seeing, you know, the Howard brothers, you know, come out and do their thing, you know, the Three Stooges, if you will, and not knowing that they were going through things. There's a whole documentary on them, not the movies, but there's a documentary. I'm sure you can look it up. And, but things like that, like, make me laugh, because it's like they had to get in that kind of, mentality at that time to show people this is what's going to make you laugh. This is what's going to get you to like us more. This is what's going to, it's kind of funny. I don't think they would do things necessarily to be liked. I didn't know them. I didn't know them obviously at all, but I think that they just did. They knew that they come along and they were at the right time in people's lives, and they were living legends, you know, the pioneers, if you will, of slapstick. Like, it's original comedy. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand that you can't like it. Even if people say, okay, I understand if they don't like it. Okay, I'll take that back. But I don't think you can hate it. Even if they say, oh, I don't like it. Well, you can't hate it. It's still comedy. If you compare it to stuff now, you can outdate anything. But once again, look at the time and the era and the, you know, what was going on in that world. So yeah, many heroes, that's true. That's the second thing you didn't know about me. And now the third thing you didn't know about me. I was picked on growing up. Now, some of you actually knew that because I've shared it before, but when I say picked on, I was shoved in a locker. I've had some peers and classmates and friends that I still talk to now that say, oh, we don't remember that. We don't. No, I was. If they don't remember it, that's to me going, thanks, I think, for that. But to me, it's like, no, I remember it. Obviously, I was there. You know, when I say I had my lunch money took, it wasn't every day. I'll often say, oh, I was picked on, I was shoved in a locker. That part's true. For like 45 minutes, 45 minutes, until the next class came in. I'm in 6th grade, a senior came in, and the coach of their class had to let me out, and it was like embarrassing, and it was like, you know. It was just one of those things where I was daring people afterwards, like, you want to fight, you want to fight? It wasn't. It took a while, but that happened. My lunch money, I can remember getting roughed up for like a quarter, or like maybe 50 cents at that time, and it was like a honey bun maybe. So yeah, I mean that was a lot of money too, by the way, and I'm sure anybody watching can go, oh, you had 50 cents. No, that's a lot of money, because we had like 35-cent crackers and 50-cent honey buns and like 50-cent lemonade and Hawaiian punch back in this day. Those who know that. You know what we're talking about. The middle school rocked. If you got in high school, you get like Snickers and Milky Ways out of the machine for like 75 cents. And I'm like, I don't have 75 cents. But I wanted my honey bun. I wanted to eat. And I did not look like this eating. I promise you that. But I was, not only was I picked on, I wasn't always picked for anything. I was picked last if I was picked at all. And that's true. I've heard that a lot in my life, but I often think when people say that, I don't know if they're lying or if they're exaggerating or maybe they're telling the truth. But for me, I am telling the truth. I can remember people being like, him? Why? Okay, well, dude, I want you to hang to the back just in case we need you, okay? And immediately when I was picked, I was the one that was told to do this and do that, and realizing that it was the crappiest parts of the team, you know what I'm saying? Like they were just doing it not to be mean to me, but try to let me know at the same time we're doing this because the teacher said so, but you suck. Like I mean that was me, you know. I was picked on. And I think there's several people that you know, that I know, if you're not one of them, who's had things like this and even more. You know, I remember one of the things that stand out to me is kids trying to shove me into a locker, not in it and closing it this time, but shoving me into it. Picking up a book bag that I was wearing and slamming it down. I did these other things to kids at times, and I once became a bully for like a little bit, I guess you could say. But I've learned, and you know, if I can talk to these kids, I would be like, look, I want to take you out to, and I guess they're men today, but I didn't do, you know, I didn't do the right things. But I got old enough to realize what was going on, and I wasn't that person anymore. But I know people who did things, you know, when they were, you know, 6th and 7th grade, and they're still the same people today. I'm not judging them. I'm saying they're still in that boat. Anybody, if anybody watching, if I've done anything to you, like even in school, if I have done the bully, if I have done these things, I am sorry. I don't know. I hope that nobody has went off and hated themselves because of me when I was young. If anything I've done in school, I don't think I've done that. I think I was just a punk. But I really, really got bullied. I may have bullied a few times, but I got, like, all the time I was little. Like I said, lunch money shoved in a locker. The tall football lockers that were skinny. Nobody picked, wanted me, you know. They didn't pick me, you know, for anything. And I think a lot of that is, I'm thankful for that. If that makes sense, I'm thankful that certain things did happen to me because it made me who I am today. I don't know if that makes sense to people watching. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. But it made me and molded me and helped create in me the person that I needed to be. And I didn't know that at the time. Nobody could convince me that things were going to go different in my life. I didn't know. But yeah. Now enough about that. What are those other 3 things that I say, guys? Oh. Thanks for watching? Nope, not thanks. Look. Episode 90. Stay tuned. We're making it to 100. Love, peace, chicken grease. Later, guys.
Presentation.